This video is for the coffee contest on Instructables. Today I am going to make coffee cookies. Yay! And the coffee cookies I'm going to make are semi-homemade coffee cookies because they are going to use a store-bought cookie mix, instant coffee, 2 eggs. I'm going to use a stick and a half of butter, and I'll tell you why momentarily. Maybe a stick and a fourth. Coffee, and those are nuts. So, this recipe on the back, or the instructions on the back of the cookie mix, asks for a stick or a half a cup of butter. I'm into eggs, but I think everything is better with butter. And the fact that I'm adding in more ingredients, I feel like it needs more butter because it'll be not as buttery if it doesn't have just a little bit more butter. But the nuts will give it the oil, so I don't know. But we'll see. We shall see, because I'm making this up as I go along. So, what we're going to start off with doing is basically following the instructions from the package here. And I have preheated my oven for 375. I don't know if you can see it. Preheated my oven for 375. And now what I'm going to do is simply just cut open the package and pour in the cookie mix in my bowl. Yay, 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 yay. And then I am just going to take a whisk here, and just kind of stir it up a little bit. I did not have any lumps that may be in that mix, and that's basically just what this whisk is going to do. And it's a little difficult because it has the chocolate chips in it, and that's okay. You're not going to get them all out, but just try to get a few out. Okay, that should be good enough. And then I'll just sit this over there. And next, we are going to put in the butter and the eggs. The butter and the eggs. And the butter and the eggs, well, the butter will be easier to put in if you first kind of cut it up into small bits. Now, I've had it sitting out for a little while and the oven has been on, so it's a little softer. If you can see, it's soft. It's easy to squeeze into the touch, and it's softer. If your butter is too cold, it'll be too hard to easily incorporate into the mixture. So you're just going to cut up you're just going to cut up the butter into small little bits and put it into your mixture. So you're just cutting and putting it in there, cutting and putting it in there, cutting and putting it in there. Now, I know you saw that I said I have another half a stick of butter, which would make a little bit more butter than the recipe asks for. I always put in extra oil when I'm making anything from a um